Okay, so I'm CammyG, and we're going to be doing the trap tunnels for Twine Peaks with the Valley amplifier. So for me, this is amplifier C, as you can see.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, this is on the map. It's bottom right, basically. Not fully bottom right. That's the beach amplifier. So this is the one, right next to the pit. And it only gets attacked from the south once you have all of the amplifiers placed down. So that's where I'll be building for, that's where I'll be doing the tunnels for, and that's what I'll be showing. So first off, what we want to do is block the sides. So right here, I'm just going to pre-edit this into a slant. And then walls behind. I don't think adding this sort of stuff is necessary for this. I think you can, you can put what is there already, and that's fine. The main reason for that is because where they're going to be coming up, we're not going to be allowing them to get into this area here anyway. So maybe even these back ones you could get rid of, I'd keep them in if I were you. I'm going to leave them out just for now. Just because it'll save 3 structures if I take them out, but if I were you, I'd probably keep them in. I'll probably end up putting them back in at some point anyway. And then over here we have a similar situation. So this bit's only 2 wide though. Now with this we are going to want to reinforce it as much as we can, and the reason for that is because, as you can see with this area here, the husks can get up any of this bit. So I mean, they spawn down there in that area, so they can come up and go around this way if they, if they please. But we really want to stop them from doing that. So what we can do as a little bit of extra reinforcement is do that and get another level here. Get rid of that one that I accidentally placed at the top there. And yeah, that'll act as an extra little bit. You probably don't need that one. And you can probably do this and like curl it round. And then get walls on those. I'm just trying to save structures like, you probably normally would go all the way up to the edge here and have slants there as well. But doing it this way allows you to use fewer walls and structures in general. So that's why I'm doing that. You could add another one. I don't think another one's necessary at this point. How many have we got? We've got a wall, so 2, 3, 4, 5 different layers of protection. You could go really overboard and, add this. Again, I don't think this is necessary, so I'm going to get rid of it. If you have plenty of structures left at the end, put it on. That's completely up to you. And what we want to do here is, and we'll do this at the other side as well, we want to put those there because we'll put traps on those, but ideally they don't come up that area. So we want to block this off because what we'll do here is not let them, we want them to come up this side basically. We want the end game here is to have them come up this ramp rather than over here. So if you block that off, they're not going to come up this bit and then go through here. Ideally, they're all going to go that way. Got a cheeky lava bomb there. So that should be enough over here to stop stuff from going where we don't want them to go. Then over here, we have 2 places where they can come up, basically. So we have this little bit here, they can come up, because they've got this little half ridge. Here, obviously, you can't walk up. The husks don't jump, apart from the little guys, but only to jump at you. So as long as you're not stuck in your trap tunnels, which you shouldn't be anyway, this is the only place they can come up. And then, again, over here, there's a little bit of a, like, step, if you will, for them to go up. So we want to... Excuse me. We want to not get hit by that stuff. And, yeah, we can put a floor there, that's not going to stop stuff from getting up because it can't get up anyway. Don't put a floor here because, they can't walk up anymore if you do that, and they'll break it. So we want that clear. Wall here, wall here. What we'll do here basically is when they get to this point, we can put a wall launcher, fling them back out, which is you know, beautiful. Then over at this side, so really we want it on the left here, because if we put it on the right, you know, enemies are going to walk up here. We're not even going to utilize that spot because they're going to come up here and want to go this way. Whereas if we put it on the left, they can't get up that way. They have to come up on the right, and you know, we can lead them into here and use this space as actual, you know, damage to damage them basically. So yeah, we want to bring them up there. Here, we'll put a wall there, put a wall there. Now, I know they can't actually walk up this bit, but we just want to stop stuff, and it'll also stop flingers and lobbers just from being able to get any sort of angle. Like, if this was open, they might be able to, you know, aim at the amplifier, which we do not want, so we block that, basically. So there's that bomb. Obviously, you can see we are clear with it. Now, here we kind of want to lead, you know, all of the husks into one area. So what we do is the ones that are going to come up here are going to go through here, you know, we can put a wall there. Here we can put another wall launcher, which will send them back out, which is awesome. Here we ideally want somewhere where we can put a wall launcher to try and send them out again, so we'll do this. There's absolutely no point opening this because, one, he's not going to want to go that way because the amplifier is this way, and two, we have a lava bomb there. If it falls, it's not going to fall now that I want it to, but that's fine. Let's see. There we go, there it is. So you can see we can't really utilise that, so that's fine. I am just wondering if we could bring them through here.
Let's build.
Let's see if we're actually able to do this, because if we are, and the lava bomb doesn't break it, you know, we can fit extra traps in this way. So we'll, whoops, oh my goodness. We'll see what happens, see if we can get this lava bomb to fall again. Alright, there's the bomb. I don't think, yeah, I think we're in the clear there, so that's good. We should be perfectly fine with that then. So we'll keep blocking this off like this. We want to block this entrance up and make them come up this side. And this, yeah, that's what we'll do. Let's see. We want this open so we can fling them out. Let's start getting a few ceilings around just so we can, you know, see what we're doing. This is good because, you know, when we fling stuff out, it's going to have to come back up here again and then get hit by, you know, this gas trap again. Which is ideal, obviously. So they come around here, through here, put ceilings here, put a ceiling there. We're going to need a ceiling over that one again for the lobbers and flingers, so they can't, you know, get to the amplifier. Probably put one there as well for the same reason. And then down here, there's not really a necessity to put them, you know, put another roof or anything. If we do this, maybe even one there, then what we can do, in fact, I think there's a lava bomb down here as well. Let me just see if I can get it to drop, because if there is one here, then obviously we'll have to be careful with what we place down. Okay, so I don't actually think there is a lava bomb here. I can't seem to get one to trigger. For some reason I thought I remembered them being one here, but maybe it's just this little slit in the floor. The good thing about this is we can damage the husks with that. You know, that does a percentage of their health, I think, which means that, you know, power level 200 enemies are going to take the same fraction of their health as power level 100 enemies would. Okay, there's a lava bomb there. That's far enough out that maybe we can put roofs here. We don't really need a roof there, actually. That's fine. Might want to do that and that. Get a wall there. We can put broadsides on the side. Put a wall launcher here to send them back out. Wall launcher there. I'm just thinking maybe we shouldn't put that there, but I think we're fine with that. So yeah. Basically, these two walls are just to make stuff want to go through this bit more. In fact, what we could do here is this. I know this covers up that, but I think stuff will definitely want to go through this more. In fact, no, I'm not going to do that. And the reason being is because now we can't put a launcher here to send them back out, which I really do want to do. So we'll do that. Stuff over here. We really want to stop them from going up here, but we can't really use structures to do that because we have a very limited amount of structures to use. So for this bit, I think we'll just leave it as it is. No extra traps. Not even like this, because we could do this and get gas traps above, which would damage them, as they come up. But I don't really know if this is worth it. You know what? No, I'm going to get rid of these. Get rid of that one. And, there's no real need for extra damage on this bit, to be honest, because these ones have a lot further to go, and then they've got more wall launchers which could send them out. And that's another point, actually. The wall launchers here could send them on top of this stuff, which we don't really want. So, yeah, it's fine like that. So, the only other thing you could possibly do is do that and put broadsides on those. That might work well. Yeah, I could keep that in. I could be on board for that. So, yeah, they'll come up here, go up here. They can get sent back out, get damaged again. This is all fine how it is built. Then get a roof over this bit, get a roof over there. As they come up, we want a wall there to stop them from, going through this bit. And we're going to have floors here, obviously. What we want here is we're going to put a wall launcher on here, and when we stop them here, so they fully stop in their tracks here, this wall launcher actually sends them back. Yeah, so that's going to be a good thing to have happen. And what we'll do then is... No, not one there, sorry. The absolute panic. Yeah, we'll do trap boxes there. So the possibility is that it hits them, they get on here, knocked up here, and we hit them with a bunch of traps. Then they have to come through this way or drop down, get another chance of getting hit, go up here and go towards the amplifier. Or if they get to this point and it hits them, they'll go here. We'll put a wall launcher here as well to send them into this bit, at which point, they're going to get hit by a bunch of traps. Then, what we then want is a bunch of floor launchers. So, we have them come through here. If we get that on there, that wall can send them flying. Instead of doing that, we could just have a straight path which leads towards the amplifier and put, floor launchers on these. Have the rest of it built up like this, with walls. And basically do it that way. Put that there. Probably don't even need that one then. And this will make it so that we can deal a bunch of damage with floor launchers. Get that on there. Put that there to damage them as they come up. Wall there to close it off. And yeah, we'll damage them like that. Then we might even want to just do another one here probably. It uses more structures because we have to place more walls then, but I don't think that's too much of an issue. The only thing I'm thinking is that maybe we don't need all of these walls. But then stuff will just, once it gets out here, it can just go anywhere. So these walls will make it so that, we only have to use 3 floor launchers rather than, 3 there, 3 there, 3 there, that sort of thing. So I think that's good. And we probably... will want to block off some of this, like, you know, like that, and that. Just because this makes it so that if stuff did get to this point, it couldn't just walk straight to the amplifier. Because I think that would be a good enough reason for stuff to start breaking through that area. And, you know, we don't want that. So that's the reason we're doing that. Alright, so I think that's all the structures. So going right down here to the spawn, we want broadsides on the side. Over here, because these will ping back and forth. And then back here we want a wall launcher, which will send flying back out here. So that they'll get hit by the gas traps again. I am solely using gas traps for ceilings, so bear that in mind. Over here we want broadsides again, because they're facing each other, they'll ping back and forward, hit the enemies multiple times. You could even go for a wall there and put a launcher on it, just in case stuff spawns here, comes over here, it gives it a chance, you know, to get knocked back. But that's 2 structures, so, you know, that's up to you whether you think it's worth spending the 2 structures on that. So, like I said, ceiling traps are all going to be gas. I don't think we need one here. What are these? Like this, all the way through. Over here, I was kind of considering the effect of putting a wall launcher here. But, as you can see, if you put a wall launcher here, it's going to knock them down to, like, here. At which point they'll walk up here and it's probably going to be a shorter path for them. So we're not going to bother with that. Here we definitely want broadsides because we have 2 walls opposite each other. On both of these we want wall launchers. These will send the enemies flying back out. We want to slow them on, well, on all of these. Unless I say otherwise. Yeah, all of these are going to be slow ones. Over here where they come up, whoops, not that one. We can put 2 broadsides, which will ping back and forward rapidly, giving some nice damage. I'm actually considering putting a wall there and putting broadsides on that and that, but I don't think that's necessary. I'm not going to do that. We want a wall launcher here, which will send them back out. Here we have 2 walls opposite, so we shall put broadsides on them. Again here, 2 walls opposite, so we'll put broadsides. Here we want a wall launcher to send them back out again. That's all those walls, they're covered. Wall launcher here, again to send them back, flying back out. We have 2 walls opposite here, so let's put broadsides. And then here, if you have wall darts, probably put them here. I'm not sure about a broadside trap here because it'll shoot the cannons here, they'll bounce up, they might come back down. Yeah, go on then, we'll whack one there. Can't hurt, can it? Over here we want a wall launcher, which will send the enemies back into this area. The only thing I am thinking here is that this space here isn't really going to be utilised properly with only having this wall launcher. Ideally we want like a wall launcher here. So I think we are going to want to do this. Yeah, we're going to do that. That way we can put a wall launcher on here, like that, which will send them back here. We want a wall launcher there to send them into this box. Here we'll put broadsides there, we'll put broadsides there. We definitely want to slow them on these 2, but then on these back 2 we're going to slap them with damage. On this bit we want gas traps everywhere. Here we can actually put a ceiling here now and put a gas trap, but then here we will go with the design we had before, where we keep it open and we'll use floor launchers. So there's that. Let's see, yeah, so across this we will just do this. No need for wall traps here because these floor launchers act as the damage. Then I'm going to put a wall launcher here which will send them back down. I'm going to put broadsides there which will hit them as they come up, and I think that's all I'm going to do. Yeah, I'll put one broadside there. Okay, that's the traps. So that is your... Ooh, in fact, actually, hold the phone. We have these down here, which we want wall launchers on all 3 of these with gas traps above them all, just in case stuff comes round and tries to get in this way. There is this wall here. I feel like stuff's not going to break through that because it's further for them to get through, especially if I put a wall there. I'll leave it for now. So yeah, that's amplifier C, or the Valley amplifier. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you found it useful, which is, you know, the point of this. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already to see the rest of the videos. Please bear with me with these videos, as you know I'm quite busy and they do take a while to make and edit and upload. So thank you for the patience with it, and I will see you in the next one.